All right. Well, no one likes to get a bill. We all know that. But many PECO customers are raising some concerns after going months now, and in some cases even a year, without ever getting any bill or any answers from PECO.
Consumer reporter Josh Sidorowicz is in your corner following up on this billing blunder after hearing from even more frustrated viewers who are worried about what they owe.
For nearly a year, every time Todd Lorbach says he turned on a light or plugged something in, he felt like he was in the dark.
You kind of think, am I the only one this is happening to?
Wondering if he'd ever get another PECO bill.
My billing just ceased last summer.
Then, after 11 months and several failed attempts, he says, to reach customer service, PECO unleashed a backlog of bills.
They were sending me a flurry.
Along with past due notices.
Another thing to kind of make me more frustrated, that I was late after they piled on the bills.
When he still couldn't reach customer service, the Chester County man contacted In Your Corner. Since our report in May, we've heard from dozens and dozens of viewers dealing with delayed bills.
When I saw what you had on TV, I thought, well, look, I'm not the only one.
Like Marva Moore Ford. Her bills also stopped last summer. She says the only communication from PECO was this letter back in January.
Here they say, we apologize for any inconvenience and thank you for your patience. I think my patience is running out.
CBS News Philadelphia took their concerns and others straight to PECO.
Our billing system and electric and energy bills are very complex.
Spokesperson Candace Wilmer says the cause for many delayed bills is the utility's transition to a new billing system last year. But she says new service setups or meter changes have also impacted billing for some. And now PECO says more than 20,000 customers have been impacted by this glitch at some point in the past year. Wilmer says currently around 8,000, fewer than 1% of its customers, are still impacted.
The biggest gripe that I feel like I keep hearing from viewers on this is they simply didn't know what was going on for so long.
We did communicate, like I said, to our customers the best way that we could. We do understand that customers had reached out to us and maybe they didn't hear back from us. Again, billing issues aren't abnormal when it comes to the complexities of these systems. However, we realize that there's no excuse, that we need to be working on this to make the corrections as quickly as possible.
Wilmer says impacted customers are being set up on payment plans and late fees are being waived.
I'm grateful that you took it up.
Moore Ford says PECO called her shortly after we contacted them to let her know they're working on her case. While Lorbach says he's now set up on a payment plan and was assured he will not be charged late fees.
I'm just glad we finally could reach a satisfactory conclusion, and thank you again to Channel 3 for all your good work.
So I did ask PECO. They wouldn't say when they expect to have most of these, if not all of these remaining billing issues fixed, but they did say how quickly they're able to get a customer's billing back on track does depend on a lot of different factors, like the customer's energy source, their supplier, and their billing preferences, guys.
Wow. Well, how is PECO calculating, how much you owe? I mean, how are they keeping up?
So that's a question that's come up a lot. And the way it was explained to me is that the issue here was never with the calculation. Their system never stopped tracking your usage. It was just an issue of actually generating that bill each month. And so the calculations will be there once they can get you the bill. That's what they said. Now, when you do finally start getting your bill, again, they will be putting customers on payment plans, and they said that they'll be flexible with that. They want people to feel comfortable with that because, unfortunately, I think there are a lot of people who didn't set aside maybe that money for the several months or a year that they weren't getting that bill.
Some sticker shock likely heading their way.
Goodness.
All right, Josh, thank you. You can fill out our consumer complaint form by scanning the QR code you see right there on the screen or by going to cbsphiladelphia.com/inyourcorner.